This is the ETHS Real Lab and Nature Center website. The purpose of today's tutorial is to show you the data collection form. So in the upper left hand corner on the home page, click the data collection form. Clicking this will bring you to this page and another link to the form itself. When you're out at the Nature Center with your students, you'll want to collect data for various sites at the Nature Center. So as one way of doing it and centralizing all of the data that is collected, we've created this ETHS Nature Center Chemical Profile Data Form. That's quite a mouthful, but it does include all of the tests that the teachers have been doing out at the Nature Center over the past couple of years. If this form is missing any of the tests that you do, please email me at myrs@eths202.org and I'll be sure to put that in as well. So when the students access the Nature Center, they're going to want to collect the data in one particular place. First thing that they'll do is put today's date, then they'll put the teacher. After putting the teacher's name in, they're going to be sure to list all of the group members' names. Meyer, Fear, McLean, whomever is actually taking the tests. As we move down, there's a site map so that the students can easily access where at the Nature Center that they are collecting their data. But we'd also like them to record that, and there are little click boxes for them to do that. I'm going to collect my data at the pond. As I go through the form, some of the first basic tests that are going to be taken would be the abiotic factors. In this case, I'd like to take the air temperature, and we've put in a little bit of information about where that test should be taken. Also the solar intensity, light intensity, we could use the Pasco probes to do this. We could also simply take an estimate of the cloud cover, precipitation, and then there's some transect information. For the purposes of this tutorial, I only have force transect for 0 meters and for 1 meter, but we include the ambient air temperature, surface soil temperature, and solar light intensity. The reason why it's set up like this is so that the data is easily accessible in the data spreadsheet that's collected. As we move through, there are other soil chemistry tests that perhaps you would like to take. Soil temperature, if you're at some site out on a prairie and not at the transect. pH of the soil, soil salinity, not commonly taken, and the CEC, or the cation exchange capacity. There are a number of water quality tests: surface water temperature, benthic water temperature, pH, alkalinity, and the amount of dissolved carbon dioxide, the amount of dissolved oxygen, and then we move into the turbidity and the secondary visibility of the pond. There are a number of tests that we also have with the Pasco probes, and the water quality colorimeter is one of them. And it includes a number of different tests: the ammonia levels, nitrites, and phosphates. When the students are done recording the data that they need to record, they will hit submit. Submitting this, hitting the submit button, will then give you a confirmation at the beginning, or at the top of the page. Do you want to submit? Yes, submit my response. And when I submit my response, it's going to put it to the data collection spreadsheet. You will have access to that data. You can make that access available to the students as well. But if all the teachers are using this, we'll be able to collect all of the teachers' data and get some very valuable information for the health of our ecosystem that we've been creating and the development of that ecosystem over a long period of time.